Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. We're here witnessing the sunset of the system of Coreli. Not really sunset, but it looks a bit like, you know, the sun is setting right here, how it's like a bit orangey, yellowish, and going down here, casting a nice shadow over this right arrow over here. Or is this a right arrow? Yeah, there we go, right arrow. But we're going to be doing a 4 out of 10, a Guristas 4 out of 10. And I just made a basic Confessor fit because I wanted to try to find something that would be able to do the 4 out of 10s pretty easily. And you might think that, ooh, Aceface, this is a pretty expensive fit you got right here, but no, it's not, because I actually ran a, it was some like refuges, you know, like the basic anomalies. And for the first time, I've actually managed to acquire some pretty dank loot from one of these DED Guristas spawns. So you can see here, I got a DED Guristas small shield with 47 million, and in the same spawn, I managed to get this one right here, the EM shield hardener as well. So a total of 51 million ISK from just one of these basic NPCs. So that's really nice. That's why my fit may look a tiny bit pricey. But the main thing here is that I wanted to find something that can do quite easily the Guristas stuff. I want to try Hecate next for some other kind of Guristas stuff. I've tried it before for Blaster, but I think I'll try a Rail later. But this is basically a Confessor on the other hand here. There's using these light beam lasers, and we are using then, we've got these like these hyperspatial velocity optimizers, and that's what's a bit different from the one I used a long time ago, because I used in the past a Confessor that can do T2 Abyss and the high-sec exploration. But this one is actually made to be a bit more focused on high-sec exploration. So it's got these hyperspatial velocity optimizers. So we travel very fast in warp, 7.8 AU a second. And this is quite good because we'll be going from system to system very quickly. So that's why I'm using this right here. I actually got inspired because I was watching some of the YouTuber called Zach, his old streams where he was doing DED hunting in the Kikimora, and I wanted to try stuff myself. I like to use the Confessor for doing this kind of activity. So I wanted to see what I could cook up with, and I like the fact that we're able to warp really quickly with this ship right here. It's obviously, it's not super powerful. I mean, we've not got the best tank. It's just enough really to do these 4 out of 10s. These 4 out of 10s are the tank test, you could say, for high sec for this fit. But since we've got this Coreli A-type small armor repair and a Centum A-type kinetic energized membrane, plus some high-grade Asklepians, it's actually alright. And really, I feel like this could use less DPS, maybe even remove some of these and put some more tank on it. I just happen to have high-grade Asklepians in for like training time. But otherwise, really, I feel like this will be pretty difficult without high-grade Asklepians, and I feel like it's a bit ridiculous to have high-grade Asklepians for doing a 4 out of 10 in high-sec. That's a bit ridiculous. So I feel like optimally what would be best is that this is like, probably remove these rigs, put some more tank rigs or something else to be able to get more total tank, so there'll be a bit more of a smooth experience. So we'll put some Imperial Navy Standard, and we'll sort by distance right here. And we'll start sniping frigates, because that's really the main priority right here. So snipe these frigates. And we'll activate the armor repair, move a little bit to the side to reduce incoming DPS from the Pitham Mortifiers, which are the most like important NPC when it comes to like threat level, because they apply pretty decently to us and they do a lot of damage. The cruisers, Pitham Mortifier over there. Knock this guy out, but that's just really, the DPS is mitigated quite a bit by moving, so that's why it's alright. I don't go for them first. I just want to take out all these frigates, because if you let these frigates get really close to you, I find that it's not such a good experience right there. You know, you can just, they're gonna go crazy when they get on top of you, these frigates. Especially since we're in sharpshooter mode, we're not that tanky, so we just want to just kill the stuff we can kill while we're in sharpshooter mode at a distance like this, so that we can actually just get a sort of establish an orbit and go close to these guys. Okay, lock this guy. There's a lot of cruisers actually. A lot more than I thought. What is our range in this? Because we've got some pretty decent range with the standard 28 and 31 kilometers. And lock up these guys, and we can put Aurora to get some sick range. It doesn't do much damage, but some sick range. There we go. We got some of these guys locked up. Move in to the side a bit. We can lock up now the cruisers. We can get in close range and use the multi-frequency. To be honest, we could even use it now. so that we can speed stuff up. Multi-frequency, multi-frequency. You could use Gleam, but Gleam has got a lot worse range. It's really good when frigates are very close to you because it's got good tracking. Okay. We'll go for the standard since they're pretty far away. There's no so many mortifiers. There's only one mortifier, in fact. So that's a pretty good thing for in terms of our survivability. Less incoming DPS. So it'll be quite a low stress room right here. But I really like these destroyers for high sec anomaly grinding and just these like low level DED sites because they're pretty cheap. They get the job done fast. They have fast lock time, relatively fast warp speed as well. And they've got like a bit of a... They've got destroyers, I feel like they've got a very good balance for the high-sec stuff because cruisers are very slow. They lock up stuff slow. They warp slow. They have obviously good DPS, but you really hardly need any DPS for these kind of sites because when you're grinding through the anomalies, you really mostly need just like, I don't know, 200-300 DPS to do them fast enough. Otherwise, you're just one-shotting everything. It's not really much point to have more than that DPS, to be honest. But this is a really nice activity because it's very relaxing. And I mean, I find the T4 Firestorm Abyss that I do from time to time pretty relaxing. But this is just even more relaxing. Like when I've come home from a day of work today, and it's quite fun to just, you know, just go sit back a little bit and do this before you just do for the rest of the things before you go to bed. So I think this DED site running is a very nice relaxing activity. You can, oh, we should have armor repair on. A very nice activity you can do while you're, like, for example, listening to a podcast or just sitting back and relaxing, really. And you can just chat with some people if you want to as well. Okay, so we've got the multi-frequency going on. We can sort by type now because of all these wrecks. To be honest, we could maybe even remove the wrecks. Don't need to have all these wrecks. Not really getting much from them. Blast away with the multi-frequency. Shoot him. Inferno. This Confessor that I'm using right now is the same one I used for doing like T2 Abyss and high sec exploration. I've just refit it. But recently this has been actually going through quite a lot of stuff. Like I went through low sec last night with this ship and it was not really intentional. I just saw that, oh, a DED site spawned somewhere. I'll go there. And I went there and I just realized, oh wait, I just passed the low sec system. I could have may as well been smart bombed camped. Like I didn't check anything. I just went straight through. So I was pretty lucky with this. This ship right here is lucky to be alive because there were quite a few people in the system. It was, I think it was the system of Aunenen. A system called Aunenen. That was the one that I went past, and it was quite lucky that there was no gate cam going on. We're cap stable, to be honest, so I can just keep the armor repair on. But I may want to keep the Afterburner going so we can get to the gate a bit quicker. And we can activate this. You know, an interesting thing is that when it comes to the defense mode of the Confessor, it gives you a bonus to like signature radius, but when it comes to the Hecate, you get a bonus to armor repair rate. So it's a little bit different. I didn't realize that. I thought all tactical destroyers gave a signature radius and armor resistance bonus. Okay, we're just gonna go straight in. Probably we can even start locking this up. Maybe we can maybe shoot some of these. We can go for these mortifiers because they're going to cause us the most amount of problems. Use the sharpshooter mode. You can ignore these frigates. I think we'll be able to kite them enough. Just take out these mortifiers on the way here. They go down very quickly when their shields are gone. The majority of their HP is in the shields. Me personally, I really think the defense mode looks like the most cool mode of the Confessor. I'm not a big fan of the sharpshooter mode because it's just too much stuff sticking out all over the place. In the defense mode, it's a bit more compact, and I think it has a more cleaner look that way. I kind of wish it could be that way all the time, but that's just not the case. I feel like the sharpshooter mode is the one that I'm spending most amount of time in since I'm shooting a lot in it. Defense mode is really what you're using when stuff is going haywire. You need that extra tank. There we go, popped. And take this guy out. Yep, this is really all it is. These guys right here. I hope we can get a Pitham C-type multispectrum. That would be so amazing. I remember I got it not so long ago. Python C-type multispectrum. Just, oh, what do you look there? Python C-type multispectrum. But something to also know is that you can always get there's a potential of getting a Gila blueprint, I think. I think it's a Gila blueprint. So that's also something we could actually get from this. It's not like just there's the Python C-type multispectrum. We can also get other stuff as well, like a Gila blueprint and multiple C-type modules as well. Like we can get a C-type multispectrum, but we could also get like maybe a C-type medium shield booster as well. So there's a lot of different types of loot drops you can get. So we will sort of create a path here, trying to avoid these frigates over here, and at the same time keep our velocity up to reduce the damage from the missiles of these Python mortifier guys. Go here and go up a little bit. If you hold down Q, press, and then you can move like this, the way I'm doing now, and get asked all the time. Just hold down Q and then press, then you can double click now, and then we put the tactical view on. You can see it's moving like we're doing now. And if we want to update this, we just move here. See here, it's moving like this. We maybe killed a little bit too many Python mortifiers because you can see we're tanking really well right now. We can maybe be a bit closer. What is our range? 14 kilometer range. So we're in perfect range pretty much of this multi-frequency right here. And we can even make our way towards this. Maybe even put some defense mode on. Open this. Defense mode on. Let's hope for some good loot. Like we're tanking quite good now because we have a reduced signature radius. Plus we have really good resist as well. Let's see what we get. Alright, moment of truth. Nothing. Oh no. Nothing. Well, that's how it is sometimes. It is like that a lot. Not sometimes, a lot. But I wanted to just do this 4 out of 10 with you guys, show you how it works. It's a pretty basic fit I made here, but I like the Confessor. I think it's a good ship to do high-sec exploration. It's got a good lock time, fast travel speed, got good damage projection. Overall, I have quite a fun time with doing that high-sec exploration in this. Maybe not a fun time when the loot is bad, but otherwise it's pretty smooth. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.